Two other sins of task avoidance are fantasy and worry. There's nothing wrong with dreaming, but there's a difference between dreaming, planning, and fantasy. And at some point, using your imagination as an excuse to put off present productive work becomes a task avoidance mechanism. I'm going to suggest that you understand the difference between fantasy and planning. Planning is absolutely necessary. It's reducing future goals into steps that you can implement and accomplish. But fantasy is idle dreaming. Fantasy can get in the way of productivity, and be aware when fantasy gets in the way of productivity, and fall back on tasking your goals and applying the tactics of task accomplishment to get out of the rut of fantasy and get moving forward with your life. Another form of fantasy is worry. I sort of think of fantasy as positive dreaming and worry as negative dreaming. Now, worry is often used as a mental excuse for inaction. Now, think about the benefits or disadvantages of worrying. 9 times out of 10, what you're worrying about doesn't come to pass. So what you're doing is wasting important mental energy presently, worrying about something that you're dreaming might happen in the future that chances are isn't going to happen the way that you're worrying about it. So what I say is, don't spend Monday morning worrying about something that's going to happen on Thursday. On Monday morning, you can do something about some event that might happen on Thursday, and you can plan. You should do that. But don't waste valuable current mental energy on worrying about the idle fantasy of something that might happen in the future. I talk about both worry and fantasy in my book, Mastering Self-Discipline: A Thoughtful Approach Gets Better Results. It's available on Amazon. I think you'll find it worth your time.